them rappers wasn't cool.
They wasn't cool, they wasn't.
I fucked Shireen and went to tell my bros. Then Usher Raymond Let It Burn came on.
That burn came on, that burn came on.
Hot sauce all that night, I rhyming, yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
Park the car, then we start.
What do you think I look like with a bald head? If I just embraced the fucking bald, I think it looked fucked up. I think I'd look like a pure nonce.
You're a sound guy, wasn't he?
Yeah. Get him on pod 100%.
See,
that's the length of beard that I wanted to grow, but I just never had the fucking patience for it. If I'm storming about with a beard like that on pod, mate, that's fucking serious.
Have a look at it, I think.
You don't think?
I think that's a bit too big. I had a pretty decent one in lockdown, though.
Did you see Ellis's? He had very long hair in lockdown.
I had very long hair and I had a beard that, like...
Well, you just fucking... What do you think, we were losing plot?
No, I just thought it looked cool.
Oh.
I thought it did. I'll show you a picture.
I say it with my long hair all the time, mate. I fucking thought that mullet trapped me for a little bit, didn't I?
I think if you stuck at that...
No, mate. It weren't good, was it? Let's be fucking honest now.
I thought it looked cool
mate,
sometimes.
It looked fucking dog shit, bro. I was going around to people who I like respect and not seeing them, and I genuinely think they thought I lost plot. Because I was just walking around and then just forgetting that I was walking around with a mullet.
Did any of them pull you up?
Yeah, Meekins aggressively.
Did he?
Well, more Mrs. Meekin, actually.
Really?
There are people that listen to so fucking... It came off that... I think it came off next day, actually, didn't it?
Did you like it, Amy? Oh, he's got a chin on him, this German guy. He's been caught a couple of times. Back his big Carl. He just keeps landing that backhand and then hook, and I think he might actually catch him with it.
Ooh.
That hook, every time. Bang, that's it.
Yeah, he's looking for that every time, isn't he? You know, I saw yesterday.
Who?
Brad Sutcliffe.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like he was still on the bender from Glastonbury. Yeah.
Probably still is.
He was limping with his foot, and he made it very clear and adamant to me that it weren't gout. I'm like, I think it is.
Why not gout? Why just so...
Because he's like just limping on his foot.
And you don't know what it is, it's just pain.
Yeah, I'm like, potential gout victim. Shorts when he wants it. Ayo, oi!
Told you, mate.
Swung to kill then. Oi, that's the left hook.
Just keeps landing it. And again.
Got a chin,
That
though.
German has got a chin. It's 5 rounds, though. Big guy's going to tire out.
His head's there every time for left hook, though. Why did he learn from that, then? His head were in the same position every single time.
I think his beard's... Whoa, he's getting up, sir. Come on.
No, that's him, that. He's
His
been
beard
caught some big
absorbing some shots, though.
Fantastic win, that, mate. I'm always like scanning crowd, even though you can barely see if there's any violence going on. See, I'm even on high alert and I'm not even there. It's giving me anxiety watching it through the screen. Very, very tough, that German.
Yeah. Noticeably.
Why do people who had their hair done say it's a transplant? Like you fucking had a heart transplant?
I was receded.
It's fucking, why is it called a transplant?
Let's go for a fucking tough
fucking
transplant.
hell, man, tough transplant there. Fucking heart failure.
Yeah, I went to Turkey, yeah. Like a bit of a...
Go on, fuck me, show me.
I like that. That's not me, really. How bad is that? It wasn't nowhere near as bad as that.
Fuck me, man.
I'll screenshot that. We can pop it up on screen.
You've put blonde in that, mate.
No, I haven't. I swear down.
You put a few fucking streaks in that.
I swear down. I
You've looked at me and thought, you've gone like this, you've gone, some streaks will look good in that.
No. But to be fair, it looks like it on that.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. I think you should bring that back, me, mate.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Done. Took some growing.
It's a bit emo with that, but I like it.
It took some.
You make ring walk in October, mate, with that hair. That's fucking. They might look at you 2 times, think can't be that hard. Here we go, Arron Blakey, 5'11". But Blakey was a little bit taller than me, to be fair. 5'11".
So his favourite there, Blakey's -200 and he's +160.
I'm fucking retarded, man. I don't understand that.
I don't. It's because it's American odds. It's whether who plus.
I'm guessing negative. Then you're gonna have to put 200 onto. I don't know. I don't understand how that works.
So you say Blakey's favourite.
Can you Google it immediately, please, James?
I don't even know what you'd do.
Yeah, what was that? Hey, up. I thought that was Blakey's that, and I'm about to fucking lose my mind. One thing I will say, mate, it's quite tall. I would notice that in weighing. If you've got ears like that as well, mate, you're a fucking dangerous man.
He's had 2 pro boxing bouts.
Has he? Here we go.
It's not a very long walkout, is it, that?
No. 4 strides. What's going through Blakey's head here? Second pro fight. Have you gained any experience from first fight? Do you understand how to control your nerves? Understand the walkout better?
Yeah, miles. By miles. Because the worst part about that first fight is you've had fist fights before as a kid. So when that first punch hits you in the face, it's a bit of a shocker, innit?
Yeah.
And it's very similar like this when someone's out to kill you. And on that first bare knuckle shot, mate. And then, to be fair, I didn't really get hit with many of them, but you know how dangerous it can be. So it's so different to any other fight with gloves on. But I think Blakey will be fucking zoned in right now.
Good corner team, mate. Here we come.
He's got back in some shape, hasn't he?
Yeah. Bet he's flattened a bit of grass, Blake, mate.
You what?
Bet he's flattened a bit of grass.
Yeah, definitely. Who else is in his corner there? He's got Danny Mitchell.
Danny Mitchell, I believe it's called Deck.
And that's the one. Oh, he's got
John Wattham
as well.
Let's go, John Wattham.
Nice. What's the chance of John Wattham having a nice little talk with him before that? Really getting his mind space.
100%.
Because that's what Danny Mitchell was talking to me about.
I think that's what he'll do there, mate. He'll pop a centre and get him ready. Bit of donk, this. Would you call this donk or?
Let's see.
Newcastle, England. At the top of the hour, our main card begins. 8 fights in total. Main evented by 2 of the best 165,
yeah,
2 of the best fighters in all of BKFC. Ricardo Franco versus Caleb Harris. Okay, that begins live. Top
Come on,
of the
Blakey
hour,
boy.
BKFC.
He looks the part, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I like his shorts.
I'm looking forward to this. I think he's going to come out sharp. Looks cool, to be fair, doesn't it?
Yep.
Do you ever watch any of his fights? Ian Freeman?
He was a machine, wasn't he? That was his name.
Not his actual name, yeah. His daughter, Kennedy Freeman, she's a pro fighter. She's not bad. She don't like a fighter. Taunton.
The lunatic?
Fucking hell.
Bro.
Let him out for fight.
Fucking hell, mate. We watched that yesterday. What did we watch yesterday? We watched Bronson again.
Any good?
Tom Hardy's representation of him. Mate, he wouldn't brought him on, mate. That is mental, that. They put him in a nut house for a while, didn't they? They was drugging him up.
Well, ever coming out, Bronson, or not?
No.
Never ever.
Tell me. I think he's just too violent to place, isn't he?
How old is he now? Must be old.
Yeah.
60s.
Probably plus.
He's safe to come out. But I think he's that.
Yeah, but imagine, it's not just that. Let's focus on this actually, and then I'll keep with that story there. Come on, Blakey. Oh, fucking hell.
Punch forward quick.
Diving in with the right hand off of scratch. The fighter from Poland in the red trunks,
Looks like they're getting to it straight away.
You farted?
No.
Aaron Blakey is in the black
Probably feel the dirty little cunt.
How do you like the way Blakey's taking the center of the ring right now? His back's always in the middle.
Oh, he wild.
Just settle down, Blakey, a little bit. Yeah, he wants to get him out of there, doesn't he?
Very much on his back foot.
Put him. Oh, big overhand
Blakey,
straight away.
when
First
Blakey
shot.
punches you, mate, like every time. He's heavy-handed. You don't want to know, then, mate.
He's going to get up, though.
You don't want to know. No, he's not going to get up.
Let's see.
Here we go.
He's quite solid on his feet. Let's go, Blakey.
Come on, Blakey. He's got a killer instinct as Blakey as well. He wants to put it on him there.
I want him to get up. I don't want Blakey to rush this.
A clean.
Pick his shots and he'll get a clean shot.
knockout.
He'll get a clean knockout.
So slow it down a little bit, Blakey.
Be nice if you could just talk to him from here.
Yeah.
Very hesitant is the Nadolski, whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote. I don't think ref's gonna.
Call it,
I don't think ref's gonna want to see much more on that.
Nope. Shook his head. Do you want a bit?
But he's got to start clinching or doing something different right here.
Nice.
Well done, Blakey boy.
First round finish for Big Blakey. Come on.
2-0 in BKFC.
Sean, it's so tough.
What did he say?
I don't know. What's he saying here?
Oh, fuck, you can't be fucking saying that, mate. You've just been flattened 3 times.
I don't know what went on there, but it looked like the Polish guy wasn't happy with...
Stoppage.
But he just fucking got knocked down 3 times with clean shots.
Yeah.
What's his argument there? Looking forward to seeing slow-mo replay.
Yeah.
What were we talking about then? Let's watch replay.
They're good shots, them.
Straight to Temple.
Clean. The lunatic. He didn't do much there, did he, to be fair to him, but anyway.
Snap is the lunatic.
Yes, Blakey boy!
Technical knockout, Arron, loose cannon, Blakey.
Loose cannon, I like it.
He seems to have accepted it now.
Yeah,
His cornermen are probably like, no, you got dropped 3 times.
I was winning.
See how he's got that header of front leg and his back leg trailing? That was what we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
Left right forward, his head was really close.
CBD, mate. Saying about Bronson is when someone's been in jail for that long, mate, you will 1,000,000% become institutionalized, is the word I'm thinking, right? So imagine him now, even though he's probably, I would say he probably reads or whatever, he's finding some information out about society, but there's no way you'd be able to comprehend how we live now. That'll be a good main event tonight, that.
Honest opinion. But not just because we're friends with Rico, honest opinion from what you've seen so far.
I've not watched enough actual of the other guys' fights, Caleb Harris. I've seen, I'm going solely off what, look at them AI pictures there.
Yeah, I'm going to say, what the fuck?
I'm going solely off what I've seen in the weigh-ins and the, just seems very heavy-handed, doesn't it? Feels like, and to me, going off what he said, he's not been stopped, not been put down. It'd be a good fight tonight, that. You've got to root for my boy, but you just never know in this, do you?
Rico was heavily backing that left hook.
Left hook.
But is that a I'm going to have him thinking this left hook's coming.
Or something else.
Yeah. Or does he genuinely, has he envisioned that many times that's what's coming?
Mm.
I'll be buzzing if he pulls that off. I really want to put some bets on.
See how easy that DraftKings is to use?
DraftKings. Is it an app?
I believe so. Robbie Brown. The YouTube sensation.
I thought it actually said that under his thing then. Sponsored by OnlyFans. Shout out OnlyFans.
Why aren't they sponsoring podcasts them yet, mate? Fuck me.
I've emailed them as well.
Ben Hatchett. First met him at the BFBA.
Yeah, I've seen him there. You were kicking off with that.
Yeah, Chaz.
Yeah. Just look at, no offence, but look at the backboard, the walkouts, everything compared to American shows.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to start throwing some more money into it.
Mm.
But the fighters on the English show, no offence to any of them either, are not on the same level as what the Americans are on their shows.
Stream's fucked.
The song's fucking dog. He's had 3 bare knuckle fights in the last month, him.
He moves around, doesn't he? I think he's just...
He got beat in his last one before his last. He got knocked out.
How do you think Robbie's going to fare in this skill set?
I think Robbie will absolutely pick him off, and he's going to end up probably not wanting to get knocked out, so he'll probably take an early knee. Not early, but he'll take a knee way before he gets knocked out. That's the thing at the moment, innit? All UK fighters just want to go to States to fight.
Yeah, I'm surmising there's bigger money there, isn't there?
To our main card
Punch
broadcast,
camera.
BKFC app, which you can watch live worldwide. Again, it begins live, top of the hour.
What we're talking about is KFC then.
I'm not much of a KFC man, so what's the big attraction there?
Robbie Brown.
Oh no, I'll have it if that's what you're getting. And just say, what's the...
This is his bare knuckle fighting championship debut.
Yeah, I'll do whatever. I trust you, love, with
Bare
that.
knuckle debut, Sean. However, 3 pro MMA fights. We talked about that.
I'll have a bit. I'll put Bird King straight to bed if you're...
Understand the clinch, pushing
That's
your
what you're
opponent
saying.
around, having that different mentality. A lot of times,
Say that again.
guys have that. A lot of boxing guys.
Yeah, same as
so
a bit,
that could be a difference
same
right
as over
here.
there, yeah.
Robbie Brown could.
What else did we get then?
Yeah, but I think I won't mind an extra stat, like some sort of other something else.
Gotta have something sweet, I reckon.
It was missing.
This is my last cheat day.
Yeah, me
What
too.
day
I
is
said
it?
that. I said
Saturday?
that since 2007.
Maybe some...
What?
No,
I want something savoury, me, as something extra. Do they like some chicken nuggets or something?
Understanding the clinch, understanding grappling, fit-ins, pummeling, throwing punches on the inside.
Well, you have to know everything, because if not, someone is going to take you to where you're not good, and then you're going to be in trouble. You have to know all aspects of fighting to be good at this sport.
Looks ready.
Oh shit, I didn't know music changed for their walkouts.
By OnlyFans, and this is in the BKFC featherweight division.
Mate, so let me just try and understand this. OnlyFans are sponsoring this, but not sponsoring our podcast when they're sponsoring fighting.
Mate, they'll sponsor the pod, I'll get onto it.
Representing Hastings, UK, please welcome
Charles Bronson there, speak of the devil.
Hatchet.
No way. Got on his fucking banner.
And now welcome his opponent.
You'll never see, mate, a better victory when Israel Adesanya flatlined that Brazilian. And he did the bow and arrow, mate. That were the best you'll ever see.
He did the bow and arrow, then he found his son in the crowd.
That was best thing I've ever seen. Come on, what do you think here?
Robbie Brown, first round stoppage.
What, Robbie Brown a bit too slick?
Yeah.
Now both fighters being told
Just
by
finding
Reverend Jackson
finding
to
distance and
live
everything,
round
distance and
number
everything.
Gotta start off
Oh.
scratch. Moving forward is Ben Hatchet. He's in the black trunks. Multicolored trunks for Robbie Brown.
Well, Hatchet's really
Ed
pushing the pace.
caught Ed's then.
Heavy into the clinch on the counter right hand. And natural
He gets
flash
a lot of
knock
flash
down.
knockdowns
Here comes
in,
the
mate.
mandatory
He just walks on stuff he don't see.
That or as soon as he gets hit, his reaction is to drop down to the floor.
The punch even was thrown, but maybe not.
Have they got a free knockdown TKO rule in this or not?
Well, can't because he only called Blakey because I think he didn't want
Right
it.
uppercut of Robbie Brown that sat down Ben
So he probably
Hatchet.
just goes down to save his face.
Yeah.
Again.
Uppercut and knockdown number 2.
And Hatchet has got to figure that out. He cannot just duck his head down. He's got to be looking for that punch. It's those ones that you don't see that hurt.
Danny gave a fair assessment of him on one of his videos.
Off the canvas with emphasis, literally right
Hatchet.
to the middle.
Yeah, he's obviously very tough and I'll have a ding dong, but
Left hand knockdown
it becomes like, you know what I mean? It becomes a skill set issue, doesn't it?
Every time he's done that, he's pulled his head, thrown an uppercut, landed it, and he's pretty much done a backflip.
He is. Look at him. Not as enthusiastic as the first 2 get-ups, but
45 seconds remaining, round number 1.
another uppercut.
See how this is ruled by referee Alan Jackson. Ruled to slip right back to it. Robbie Brown has recorded 3 knockdowns here in round number 1.
Can't believe how out of shape Robbie is.
Off the left uppercut,
He's done.
knockdown number 4. Brown
Nice little
talking
combo,
to
that.
Hatchet, who is flat
He
on
looks
his
slick,
back.
doesn't he? You think he's out of shape?
And a victory
I just don't think he looks after his body very well.
with emphasis for Robbie Brown.
I think he's got.
He's
a good
got up again,
natural-
mate.
I think he's got a good
Every
natural
uppercut
talent.
He threw and landed, got a knockdown.
Shaw's gone, I
Great
think.
recognition
I'm prospect or
right
not.
there.
I think so, mate.
Ben Hatchet exploding off
But he
of
came in with just reckless abandonment. I'm going to land hard shots.
Yeah, he's just
And
grabbing
he
it.
Fair,
got
what a shot
caught in
though.
that
Yeah.
It
mess.
landed.
Yeah.
Like I said, we talked about the MMA background right there for Brown. He utilized it right there.
He's coming on podcast, isn't he?
Yeah, he said as soon as he's free, he's going to come on it. Rudgy, who's doing carpet for us, has just gone to put the last little bit in, and there's not the fucking Castleford carpet depot have not given us enough underlay for the space. When I told them the exact measurements, they've just shorted us, and they didn't bring the doormat, so he's not been able to finish job. But it looks better now. Carpet's down. I'm gonna have to repaint it though, because you know when I put skirting boards on, and I've painted skirting boards. Whenever there were hand marks and little scratches, I've just painted over them with brush, touched it up, and it just looks ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to get a roller, potentially maybe get another tin of that paint. You what? Oh, black one, yeah. That red wall's now gonna get graffitied. I think it'll look way better with that decent graffiti that guy does. Actually, I take it back, Robbie don't look that out of shape.
No, I thought it looked in shape, mate.
Oh, you know what I started watching? You should watch it.
Don't say you're going to say Eve.
No. What is Eve?
Is it Eve?
It's not Eve.
What's it called?
Killing Eve.
Killing Eve.
Killing Eve.
Fucking mate.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably good.
Do you think if Killing Eve now, because lads are sick in the head, do you think if Killing Eve set up an OnlyFans and it was like based on that character,
yeah.
everyone would subscribe to her?
Not everyone, but a few people.
Yeah.
Why? What is it?
Well, she's a fucking assassin, a trained assassin.
Like a Russian assassin.
Mate, yeah, blonde hair.
But she's like Scouse in real life, but she does like all different
Mate,
acting.
it's really
She's
good.
good at acting.
Yeah, proper good acting.
Well, you not remember when she got on top of Alejandro and just fucking, he comes in about 4 seconds?
Yeah, she's
That's what I'm-
probably going after her.
Yeah, mate, just like a machine on top, like a fucking jackhammer.
I'm talking. No, that's what I'm gonna hear.
So I was thinking, like, if she, like, they could be smart from that if they just took the character, it's not even her. I bet she could make a right load of money, but do you think it then dents the professionalism of her acting?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a really good actor. She?
Yeah, but they could just rinse that.
Or if there's a little bit of a lookalike, she could just start fucking dressing like her and then just.
Which one celebrity would you subscribe to if they did have an OnlyFans who hasn't?
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
Really?
Yeah. I think she's naughty.
Proper mucky bum, that, mate.
Why? Who would
I
you
don't
pick?
know. I'm not sure I'd pick her. I think she'd be doing weird shit on there as well.
I bet you'd pick fucking Megan Thee Stallion or something. What's that big chubby girl called? That American Lizzie. Something to Lizzie. Oh, I hate her. Me.
You're
She's
like
fucking
it,
well
don't you?
annoying.
I do. No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
Does he?
I always kick off when you play the music. There's one song that I like, which is that one that I like.
Does he like it?
Wait,
Really?
I'll find the one that I
When
like.
she does that, what's that instrument that she does?
Oh yeah, that's mint though. That
I see you actually do.
I nearly bought a keyboard the other day. Bro, I was gonna
That
put a
just did.
keyboard.
Going on about him.
Don't trust me. Don't buy a keyboard. I've made that mistake before. I thought it'd be interesting, and it's not.
Yeah,
You know what I liked on Netflix though? Did you ever watch Gladiators when you were a kid? As in like the game show Gladiators when you.
I'm listening.
When they were
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
The Gladiators.
Yeah, but not the film Gladiators.
Yeah, fucking where they compete against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a Netflix series about all them because they all fucking went crazy after that and were just addicted to drugs, and some of them like killed themselves and killed other people and stuff.
Because they're all taking
people
steroids, mate. It's like
Yeah, I know.
fucking.
They're just literally getting the best. It's
What instrument does Lizzo play? Sorry to interrupt. What's she play?
Doesn't it?
Is it a fucking? Is it a
drumstick.
It's a flute, isn't it? Oh, fan it.
Have you not seen it?
No.
It's probably funny.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
You know, no one else can hear that.
No, this can be heard on thing. Oh, you ain't got an headset, have you? Tell me that's not good. I think she can perform. I don't know why we're on about Lizzo. She's definitely one who I wouldn't subscribe to.
Well, who would you
Do you
subscribe
know
to?
who I do like? Who do I like? Who I tell you?
Harry Styles.
No. He's got a fucking crumpet ass him. Flat as a fucking pancake. Never done a squat in his life, has he? I like Hunger Games chick.
Oh,
Jennifer Lawrence.
I don't like her.
I like.
Yeah.
Who else do I like? Who's that singer that I like?
Oh, Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey.
Fancies her.
Proper fancy her.
Yeah.
Fucking Ariana Grande, nah. Fucking hell.
Not think she's fit.
I don't know, mate. Probably not fucking not done up. It's just like a little.
What about actress? Whose actress would you subscribe to?
I've said Jenny Lawrence.
Oh yeah. I've got weird taste in celebrities.
Would you just get fucked by a vampire and turn into one?
You didn't get fucked by it. You have to get bit by it.
No, but like, oh yeah, that was it. I thought he fucked her and said if I fuck you and you're human, you'll die.
Yeah, because vampires got super strength, so he just fucking obliterates. Yeah, that's why he says it. All birds proper freaked out about that. Like, oh, what? He'd fuck me till I die. Fucking hell.
Do you think commentary's funny, or do you think it should be more relaxed form, or does it have to be presented like this? Does it have to be presented like this?
Well,
corporate.
They're definitely reading off a summit.
So I mean, I don't know if it wants to be corporate anymore, but then you can't just have boys sitting around, I suppose, like us.
But it's actually better when you hear Joe Rogan just going off at top of head and just reading
yeah. I think what they do there, it's called colour commentary, that, innit? They just more say what they see, and then you've got the ones who are the fighter's brain, and they can digest the actual what's going on a bit more.
Burger King en route, Amo.
So, no, I'm really.
You know, I've been listening to all at the minute, mate. Alan Watts.
Is he a meditating?
When I go into that steam, I just sit and listen to him.
Well, I just put on find him.
You know Watts' voice? I'll show you it here quick.
I listen to Bob Proctor.
Bob's good, yeah.
It's when he whistles at
Passed away, now he's Bob. Still undefeated. This is Alan's voice.
Like that. You give practical answers.
To Liverpool, and I ended up fucking slamming my mate Tom on his head and falling out of him. It wasn't good, actually. It was bad. I was crying in that. I got absolutely smashed before I even went out. I drank a full bottle of vodka.
When you put an headset, oh my god, I think we've got a spare headset for you upstairs.
You can have this headset.
They may have to what I'm playing.
I'll just put it next to mine, yeah. I got absolutely smashed. Drunk a bottle of vodka before we went out.
know.
Yeah. That's that black guy with big teeth, isn't it? When he gets... Yeah. Because I didn't mean to slam Tom on his head.
Fuck off! Mate, you can't talk shit like
No,
you can't say you didn't mean to slam someone in the face.
We were walking back to the hotel, and some gay guy with his group of girl mates walked past when Tom on FaceTime to his missus, and like shouted over his shoulder saying, "You're kissing girls in club," like, you know, just being a wind up. Tom could have easily been like, "Fucking weirdo," like, "What did she?" And then she could have been like, "What did he say?" And he could have said, "Oh, he was just trying to wind me up. I don't even know who that was. I've not seen him before, whatever," and be fine. But instantly, he started proper booting off with this gay kid. Like, going, "Fucking, come here then, what did you fucking say?" In the middle of the Liverpool Square, and all police were there.
Oh, damn it.
So he were kicking off, and I was trying to pull him back for ages. You know, you just try.
Just click watch live there immediately.
You know, and you're just trying. You're just trying to stop something kicking off before it happens, but it was just a loose cannon. He'd lost his head. So I picked him up and went to turn round with him.
Is there no sound on this? Full screen sound. Now we're talking. We're on now, mate. Back in game.
And I picked him up like that and went to turn with him, but I picked him up too light. He was too light, and he went over my shoulder, and I couldn't pull him back. So I ended up slamming him on his head.
Spinal.
Landing on top of him. He had a big lump
Dropped
on his
elbows.
head. I've rained a few elbows. No, I
didn't mean to just bang,
no.
bang, bang, bang.
No, I instantly fucking knew I'd like done something bad.
Oh, fuck. We've been talking about illegal streams, and it says copyright disclaimer.
He started crying.
Whee!
He started crying and fucking saying, like, I felt bad because he'd come all the way from Worcester for my birthday, and like some of my mates from around here didn't even come. Like, then my best mates.
Go on, Rico.
And he's driven all the way over to come and done it, and just slammed him on his head. So I felt so bad. Then I ended up crying because he was like saying, "You're not my mate. You're just Josh's mate." I'm good. And then I felt proper bad. So then I was crying. We're just walking back to the apartments crying. Mate. I was bad.
Did you bum after?
Yeah, I fucked him all over. Best mates getting that.
Does that get said anymore, bum? Are you not allowed to say that?
Well, you know, I've noticed.
You used to say bum. You're going to say bumming and that all the time.
Andrew Tate says gay all the time. He's like, that's gay. That's gay.
But I do it in front of girls sometimes, and they fucking go bastard.
No, but do you know what? I think
no, I do it a couple of times, and I check.
No, I think they actually like that. If you can be comfortable about joking about it, I feel like they like it.
I say it's but when I don't like apologise, but then I'm like,
because it make it awkward.
Like it's fucking gay that.
Yeah, but if you then apologise and went sorry, like they'd be like, no, it's funny.
Yeah. But just.
I never do apologise. No.
It's not good things to say.
Do you feel? I don't know, me.
Get that CBD lit the name out.
You see this, right? This is me. This is me speaking probably out of turn here, right?
You got lighter, Judd.
For a night of fighting, right? For a night of fighting, why is there so many breaks, mate? It fucking like I can't cope with it
because there's like
no.
how
I
many
just have 8 or 10 bouts and just go back to back to back to back.
It'd be done in about half an hour.
Yeah, 15 minutes on you.
Yeah, but I'd rather fucking just be done and then just go about my night.
They've got adverts.
I just don't like. I don't like it.
No, I don't.
It's just normal TV, though.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, but like now, like come on, do something. Like show me something. Yeah. Not the same thing. This is where you've got to go. Like these are opportunities to be able to see vlogs and like actually see the fighters.
Yeah, a bit of a build up there.
There's too much dead time. Well, I don't want to see. I don't care about seeing that. It's not even Newcastle.
No idea. That's London.
Yeah, we're not even in London. You know, like it's different. It's like 4 hours.
They haven't even changed the fucking location. They just put London on because it's in England.
Who we got there? Who I like?
That David Oscar. We watched him on last show. He's quite explosive.
Yeah.
Were these last night, then?
No, it's live.
So this is the one that Luke were fighting on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's Saturday night, isn't it?
No.
Take that joint off her, Judd. If I were a girl, I'd want a proper fucking what?
Gloria.
Gloria.
What did you used to call me? I didn't like it.
Mavis.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Mavis. You know, like we're into all this personal development and like trying to find ourselves, be better, and all this shit. You know, him or follows is a gent called Aubrey Marcus. He changed his name. He got to like a certain point in his life and just changed his name.
What, from Aubrey or to Aubrey?
No, to Aubrey Marcus. That was his new
name. What
name.
before?
Morgan Starkey's on, mate. I'm going to find out what he changed his name to.
What boy changed his name to Aubrey?
I like that name.
Aubrey's Drake's name, innit? Yeah. I could be wrong, actually.
Oh, so I suppose he's just took his middle name, so it's not too crazy.
What do you call Michael?
Long answer. Aubrey Marcus was born Michael Aubrey Christopher Marcus.
He basically just chopped two of his names off, hasn't he?
He's just chopped two of them away.
Do you have a middle name?
Yeah.
Derek.
Worse.
What is it?
That's Paul, my dad's name.
Ellis Paul Lacey.
Like, Ellis is not a bad name. It's quite... It's uncommon, but...
Will anyone be called Gaddy again?
What? There's
no young Gaddy.
No, there isn't.
No Kevins.
No Kevins.
Keith. No one's called Keith anymore.
No.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but they all come back around.
You think Keith will?
No, but like certain names do come back around.
They'll come back around. Do you think Keith
Brookie's on it. One that I know was called Keith. I think. I don't know an old lad called Keith Alford who were at gym. That's it. 2 Keiths.
Shout out Johnny Graham.
What do you think he's up to in Marbella? Just fucking causing a nuisance?
Yeah, without a doubt.
They're all good-looking bastards as well, aren't they? He's like his brothers.
Full family, are you? His sister is apparently she used to go out with Sam Burgess.
I think she still does, doesn't she?
Oh, does she? Oh, she married to him actually.
No, she were.
Oh, Theo.
Theo.
Oh.
Theo, come here.
Oh.
Come here. Thank you.
You've moved around with Starkey. What do you think to him?
I like him, mate. He's good at getting inside.
Yep.
He's very good at getting inside. He's quite dangerous. Every time he got inside me, if he threw an hand over the top, usually he was catching me. That's the only time he really catching me. Obviously, there's a big height difference between me and Starkey, but he's looking good, mate.
Ooh.
Starkey caught early doors. Little short shot. Seems alright though.
What does that do to you there? Does it wet you up or does it make you think?
It depends how hard they've caught you, mate. It looks like he's woken up a little bit, though. Oh. Caught him with a little overhand. Again, it's that backhand. He seems a bit more composed, this Polish guy, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. It's cut.
Caught him in eyes, cut. Let's see if he's got it in him. Let's go, Starkey.
Come
now.
on, Starkey. Over.
No.
It's not what we need to start
shame.
about.
Good debut. Didn't really get to see much of him, but...
Do you want all that kissing after
No.
No.
No, he just beat you.
Yeah.
You still want to punch him again.
Oof.
They were composed, mate. Very composed. Starkey were a little bit stiff. Hyped
This
up.
is the thing with a lot of these fights, though, and I'm saying you can't. How do you replicate this in sparring? You know, I've watched how you've moved around, but this seems to be just like it comes together and it stays together.
Yeah.
All fights I've watched so far, there's a lot of that where it's just you're in the pocket, just basically exchanging inside.
But the difference between what we're seeing now and how Rico and Caleb's fight's going to be, it's different standards, it's different levels. Don't get me wrong. Caleb might come out and start be wanting to throw bombs straight away, but watching Rico's last performance, it was way more of a chess
Would
match.
that be your style then, just throwing bombs straight away?
Yeah, be like kicking and
Speaking to Mike so we can know what you're saying.
kicking and nipping and shit.
Kicking and you can't kick and nip.
Kicking and nipping.
Fuck.
I saw Amy. I want pads. I don't want to be on the other end of them shots. Would you? Yeah, that's funny. Have you ever had a fight, Amy?
No.
Never in your.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Not even as a kid.
No.
Really?
Like, got a brother. He used to try and fight me, but I just used to scratch fuck out of it.
Would you ever fight now if someone put it on you?
No.
Would you not? What would you do
No,
though?
well, I would if someone smacks me, but if someone like gobbing off
No,
my
so
face, I'd
yeah,
just
but what about if you felt it? So there, you've got to just keep it simple. So if there's an exchange verbally, right, and you think it's going to be aggressive, why you just extinguish threat to speak to before it even starts?
I just ignore it.
No, but with your hands.
No, but I mean, if it's coming to you and it's like, right, he's going to punch me or I punch him. There's a very easy.
There's not many girls that would lie at fucking punch.
Well, what about that girl that you talked about from the house party that used to put it on everyone? Then if she puts it about you,
like,
you know she's about
who
to
wants
hit
it?
No.
you. No.
If she smacks me, or if someone smacks like one of my friends, then yeah.
Oh, one of your friends.
Also,
as
if
well.
you see a little fucking just a little pop shot to one of your mates and it's like just flared up a little bit, then what do you just come over swinging?
Yeah, I would.
She don't,
Fucking
mate.
drag her out.
She don't do
Drag
that. Oh my.
That's Aidan Sheriff who Ryan Robinson
You
fought.
book him and Gary Fox. That's who we were watching Danny Christie's documentary on Red Corner. That's who we were moving around. I think he's a Leeds. I think he could be a Leeds lad.
Oh yeah, and we're watching with that mad guy.
Although that mad guy, but
And then
Gary
he came
Fox
after
were on
him,
one
he
of the
did a few
episodes, yeah.
rounds.
It's a really, really shallow ring walk, this mate.
It is. I know if this Aidan Sheriff actually wants to win now and puts a good show on, he could put a good fight up.
Yeah.
But Ryan, he could have probably put a bit more into it than what he was doing.
Yeah. Forward to watching him, mate. That Lewis Keane, I like watching him.
I haven't watched him yet.
I like watching him. Watched his build up on. They're putting a little bit. You can see who they're prospecting by. I think who they put the energy into the actual official videos.
Right.
You always can sort of see that a little bit. Go on, Gary. Do you just rather as a product? Do you just rather just put the best because in this, right? I think the thing where it's different to boxing, you ain't got to patter someone's record. The product is the fist fighting.
Yeah.
And you want to see the best fist fighters fight the best fist fighters. So you know what I'm saying?
The Americans are understanding that, but
just put them who are like. I'm not saying they're mismatches because it must be an hard task, but just.
I think they really struggle to match people for these shows, mate. To be honest, because I constantly see the Geordie girl who's something to do with it
Asking for fighters.
asking fighters like. I think they're struggling to get good fighters, especially up north. I think down south. I think when they put like an American show on and have people like MVP versus Mike versus Mike Perry on,
Yeah.
then it's going to sell tickets. But I think these ones, and a lot of people say this, and fuck it if they're watching. But Bakewell had BFBA, didn't he? And obviously, like you said, they've paid him to basically run this. I think it's just basically people call it a glorified BFBA.
Yeah.
which looking at it and comparing it, it kind of is.
See it, yeah.
Probably like Whitney Houston, like
You can't
I'm every
walk.
woman.
You
like.
can't walk out to that. Ames.
What would you walk out to?
God knows. What's been your favourite?
Ready or Not. Ready or Not by Fugees.
Taylor Swift.
That does
what?
get by.
Let's get it fucking rolling.
Got it.
Break when they meet their 400-pound mate. If I
When did you have it start here?
Tell you when
Can't
I
hear it,
walk out.
can you?
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not,
Yeah, this is
here
good,
I
babe.
come. You can't hide.
I'll tell you when I walk out.
Gonna find you and make you
Yeah.
want me.
now that I escape
sick that.
sleepwalk.
Mate, did you see the Beck today?
Yeah, mate.
Mate, he can crack a bit, can't he?
Mate, honestly, I told you could box.
Fucking the Beck. Get him on fully game fight league,
Wouldn't be a bad shout.
bro.
Would not be a bad shout.
Just
at
say we'll
all.
get just off camera. Just say we'll give you a fucking Papadosser.
Yeah. No, bro, he could beat.
No, but I mean, just
No, but
no one
I think he'd want to fight someone decent, and we'd pay him a bit of a chunk as well, because I think he'd bring a crowd.
the fucking Beck.
He's a
mate.
boy who's very well liked him, mate. That's one
Yeah.
thing I've noticed. Everybody likes him.
Yeah.
He's always. Do you know what I'm on about? Fred Beck.
I was just gonna say, are we off to that open night?
What's that?
Yeah. So I've got a plan for us.
What's this
Let's
open
watch
night?
this. Remind me. I'll tell you about it.
Look again, mate. Just straight bang.
But if you watch when they come away, look, they take a bit of a time.
Yeah.
Black's not really finding his distance. White's going to win him here. White's going to knock him out.
That's a nice bit of work. Oi.
He just gets his. He
I
just
suppose it is fun to watch. So
look at that, mate. He's already busted up. Him with White just puts his head down. Watch. Just puts his head down and throws bombs, and one of them will catch him. It's my prediction. They call me Mystic Meg.
That could be like your role. So when we're just like sat watching it there and she'll be talking about fight, we don't because we're a bit too stoned, so we just like watch
Yeah,
it.
but I'm too stoned to think.
For fuck's sake, this is a bad.
Think deep.
This is a bad trio for TV, innit? Oh,
See how there's not much boxing here. There's
Yeah.
not much use at jab.
Yeah.
Watch Rico's fight. White's tired. That's one thing I'm noticing. He's got a very much Christie style.
Yeah. No, mate.
His game though still. Yeah, so this opening night thing,
Yeah.
Northern Social, Carl's. So on 28th we need to go. It's a Friday, right? We definitely need to go to keep that date
Yeah,
free.
I think we need to go.
But the 28th, the day before the launch, he's doing a business. He's doing a mingle. All business owners around Pontefract to go in, so we need to go. Me and you will get fully gamed up.
Yeah.
Just go around and just literally talk to everyone. I think we'll get a lot of sponsors at that, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of local businesses, especially with what Carl says about us.
Yeah.
And if we get Carl to introduce us, 100% we'll take some contracts with us. Amy, you can pretend to be our like little skivvy that's just like, hey, Amy, go to the bar and get us a drink, please. Immediately.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I signed up for then. I was like, yeah, no.
me and Ellis were talking
I was
about.
joking
Me
about
and
Amy.
me and Ellis were talking about today. You know, and we went away last weekend with girls.
Yeah.
What do you think other men are thinking?
We said that, didn't we? Can you remember we saying that on that
Yeah, like
vlog
what
when all
are
them
they
lads
thinking?
passed us?
What do you think they're thinking?
Are they thinking that, look at fucking Josh, the little gay boy?
You said like Henry VIII, didn't you?
What do you think? They think I could be a treacle?
It's either that. It depends how you're dressed, I think. What did you wear? Tracksuit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd
The
probably be
fucking
alright.
Usual.
Yeah, mate. Just my fucking go-to. Now, I think the thing I'm Henry VIII, mate. Fucking just get with it.
Whilst this fight's on, since we don't know much about them. So that's on 28th, Amy. It's the little mingle there, which we'll go to. And on 29th, Slim's fighting at that London York Hall again.
Yeah.
But that's normally finished by like 6 or 7 o'clock. So I'm not 100% sure if I'll probably be back in time for launch night. But if I can
So basically, he's not even fucking here for launch night.
well, I know because I'm cornering Slim, but I'm going to try and say get on early doors so I can get straight back.
Why? What's the event on the first night?
On that launch night,
Yeah.
it's just a launch night. There's that band playing.
Was the band on?
Kana Clan or everything, the band
Oh yeah,
that talks
better.
about.
Yeah.
So that'll be sick. I'll probably miss band, but then after UFC's on as well. So what we could really do is fucking get loads of coffee in
Tell us what?
And just do a fucking pod at
and
thing.
just do a pod in the actual new studio. Watch UFC after event, Look at Theo doing sit-ups.
What are you gonna do?
What?
Get a TV in there?
Yeah,
or?
I've got a TV at mine ready to go straight in. We just need some more sockets putting in. Look at Theo doing sit-ups, man.
You fucking break his back.
Like a steel.
Stop doing that, you little weirdo, because you will hurt your back. He's getting evac'd out of here.
Douche. Theo, get him.
Oh, I didn't even make contact with him. It's about fucking time, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm ready for this, mate.
Oh, wow. Burger King chips at one, aren't they?
Salty but nice. Who's are these?
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Go away. You want chili or barbecue?
I'll have chili, but if you want it, grab it. Did you know it's can go through that like tired phase in first round and then they're back into energetic?
Yeah.
You know, when the BKB warm up.
Yeah.
The reason, I don't know if you watched much of my warm up because you were filming, but the reason why I was like being super active on pads and stuff before, I was trying to get past that pre-fatigue stage.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get tired once in ring. Whereas a lot of fighters don't do that. They think I'm going to save me energy, but you warm up, you've got way more energy than what you think. So you need to push yourself past that point of tiredness. And then when you
How
go,
do you know where that is?
because you hit the pads until you feel like fuck, I'm out of breath, like I'm getting tired. And then once you get past that stage for a bit, and I learned that because when I boxed in Navy, I had first couple of nearly all of them. Were they one of yours?
No.
All right. Yeah, when I boxed in Navy, my first few boxing matches were like inter-service ones. Sorry, not inter-service ones. Like fighting people from the same base, so it wasn't really much competitiveness. And then I got one against a proper amateur boxer in Portsmouth. Sorry, they're an amateur show, and my coach, she was keen to get us just fighting as often as we could. And it were on a weekend, which normally you wouldn't do it, fought military on a weekend. And she was like, "Do you want to do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And when I went and got weighed in, it was this big ginger kid who was way bigger than me, and I weighed in way less than him. And it were all his crowd. I walked out with military style as well. You kind of have you marching and being really respectful in corner and stuff. But actually, before I actually got out to this walkout, when I was warming up with this Dave Mack, he's the actual Navy boxing coach, he was doing loads of pads.
Oh, he put it through, yeah? He
put it proper onto me, mate. And I got to the stage and I was like, mate, I'm too tired, I'm going to have to slow down. And he was like, no, we keep going. And then I carried on going. Then I felt like the tiredness had gone and I carried on fighting through the fitness. Yeah. Then he put a towel on me. And then we were just moving about and then just like touching pads whilst we were waiting. And then as soon as I walked out, I had loads of energy. And I smoked this kid in first round and knocked him out in front of his own crowd.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. But a lot of fighters are a bit too scared to do that, to get to that tired stage. In the first round of my first fight, I got wobbled. And I didn't know I got wobbled. You know, when it catches you and you don't really know you've been hit. I only knew this when I watched the video back. But after that first round, I came back to my corner. She kept my gum shield and didn't put it back in, and she was talking to me. And when the ref's like, right, come on, get up. She's like, oh, his gum shield, and like pretended she'd dropped my gum shield on the floor and couldn't find it. And I'm like, come on, like.
Oh, so she could give you more time.
Yeah, so she was trying to look for it for a bit. Bought me like an extra 15 seconds, let me come around a bit more, and I ended up winning the fight on decision. And then she said to me after, you got caught in first round. I was like, no, I didn't. Trent, you did, Ellis, you got wobbled. I watched it. And then Trent, that's why I kept holding your gum shield. And I was like, oh, nice, I like it. And then I got shown a video after, mate, and I was on my feet, wobbled, like, stunned for like 2 seconds. So I'm so glad she did it. And it's
CBD there. Can't argue with that.
And it's definitely a play. I don't know if I didn't really watch him lose. I didn't really watch him lose it. I don't know if he threw it or if he got it knocked out and we're trying to grab it. But I just heard on one of the fights before, one of these commentators said it's a requirement that you've got to have your gum shield in at all times. So
the ref told him to carry on then.
I know, that's what I mean. But maybe the rest saw there were only like 5 seconds left.
Yeah. Thing. Like, look at what Warren did there, mate. How much did he spend?
9k.
It's a fucking lot of money, mate. So 9k. How many people went to that mastermind?
I think there were about 10.
There you go. You think AC/DC's mosh?
Yeah.
Rock music like that?
Yeah.
The Animal! That could be your name, Amy the Animal.
Nice. Amy throwing the towel.
Ha! Got him. Into them, Cookie lad. I'm backing Cookie here, mate. Now,
Mate, fucking Stevie Wonder will be back in Cookie.
do you think? Go. No, you know the only thing I'm watching here, mate. For I want you to tell me the truth.
Whether Kelly would have beat him or not.
Oh yeah, mate. It's like the first sort of sequence.
And they'll probably do it another 2 or 3 times, then that'll be it. Composed.
Go to body. He's going to body a lot, mate.
Yeah.
Going to body a lot.
Rest in peace, Bobby.
You don't like them body shots, mate.
No. I don't think he likes him being in there, mate.
Nice to
Grabs
body.
in there.
Good work to
Yeah,
body.
yeah,
Good
first
shot
2
selection.
shots. Very similar style to Luke as well. Just coming forward, solid, picking shots off. Shocking opponent, but it were a very, very last minute thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. You've just got there, mate. I'm not saying it's a bodybuilding show, right? You've got an athlete versus a non-athlete there, mate.
Yeah.
In any sport, I don't care what you say, the athlete will win. Is that a fair assessment?
100% fair assessment.
If they can both fight, which they're meant to be able to fight, at a bare minimum, if they're doing this to me, they can fight a little bit, then you're just dealing with a far superior athlete there, mate.
Don't get me wrong though, you see some UFC fighters are absolutely jacked to get beat by people like Sugar Sean.
No doubt. But Sugar Sean's an athlete, mate. Yeah. I'm not saying just going off physicality, like muscle bellies and the shape of him, like a bodybuilding show. An actual athlete.
Yeah.
Who's multiversed, is like everything, coordination, speed, twitch, all of it. Like an athlete will always win. That's what I think you're going to start finding on this. A lot of athletes will start coming to it.
Going back to that gladiator story that I was telling you earlier about them gladiators. All they were doing was, they were doing trials to see who can be the actual gladiators. And all these pro footballers, college football dropouts, pro MMA fighters, they just got all them in, the ones that were like the biggest shows, best looking, best athletes. They were just getting them in and then just putting the general public against them every time. And I was a bit shocked when I used to watch it as a kid that the gladiators would just be smashing everyone. I'd be like, surely someone's going to be able to beat them, but they're all just fucking highly picked athletes.
Mate,
that are on steroids.
you got freak athletes, mate. Put that into equation, what you've just said then as well. It's not same level playing field. It's just not.
No.
Is that fair what I'm saying? I know it's
it's 100%.
You have kids who are just athletic.
I used to think that even if I'm going against someone who's fucking training every day, there's still a chance I could beat him. But then you tell when when we're talking about that Kevin Mullen yesterday to the guy from the float, and they were like, I'm glad I didn't fight him. It's because it was his pro debut as well, and it would have been my pro debut. But the level of his fighting compared to mine at the time when I was watching his videos and compared it to mine, I was thinking I'm fucking got a slim chance against this guy, but I will fight him.
Yeah.
And then I broke my cheekbone weekend before. So kind of a blessing in disguise.
This guy performed really well. He goes out to now hair braided like that, maybe a little shine on the right eye.
Paula's living in England though.
I don't think that. I don't know.
I think they just keep themselves to themselves, don't they? I don't think he'd go to a club and try and shag an English girl, mate.
I remember when I was living in Wickham, my neighbours were Polish and I was a little bit scared of them. If we ever had like big parties, I'd always go like gift them something. Just big Polish lads. Just live next door to us at Wickham.
What were they like?
Never had an issue when we were partying 24/7.
Yeah, but they probably want it.
Yeah, I think so.
The fucking love a good party.
I'd love to go back and just see the state of the house I lived in for them years, mate. They were fucking haggard. I remember my Auntie Karen had to come and rescue me from one of them the first year. I always remember his name, Mr. Akhtar's property, and there was fucking rats in the house. No shit, bro. Rats in the kitchen. I didn't go in the kitchen, so I stopped going in there. So then I was having to just eat from like fucking newsagents and chickens from Morrison's. And then I was once in the shower, and there were a hole like in the small shower room, and it fucking ran out of there. I went to our Karen, fucking get me gone out of this house now. I just bounced and didn't fucking pay rent.
Yeah, but you fucking dirty students make it that way. Basically,
mate, you could just imagine though. Like, imagine this were like some of the horror. It's probably why I'm traumatized a bit. So like in the thing, in the hollow parts of it, in some of the house,
Yeah,
you could just fucking hear them. Like
yeah, fucking too right.
Intense that.
Any student house I've ever been to party, mate, they're all fucking states.
Yeah,
there's like pizza just left in oven from like 3 days
disgusting behaviour,
ago.
isn't it? Really. I was always fighting to death, mate, because everyone would just nick your food.
You what?
Like one of my things would just don't fucking eat my food. So if I've come in from doing something or whatever I'm doing, and you haven't got any money, and you've got like 1 or 2 options in fridge that are yours, and someone's ate it, because I live with 5 lads, I was like, it's on site if I know you've took it.
I told you that one about when I went Navy and I got based up in Scotland, and I used to buy steak, and I used to leave it in public fridge but cook it in my room. And I think it was a Saturday morning or something, I was going to have it for my breakfast, and I'd gone in there and some fucking crank had obviously come in on Friday.
You just offered everyone out. Who's took the fucking fillet?
I put it on Facebook.
Oh,
I put it on Facebook because I had all my ship's company on there.
Who took my fucking fillet?
I said, who the fuck has actually ate my steak out of there? I swear, I'm going to go mad. And everyone just took piss at me. We were just like tagging each other. And I was like, you fucking cunts.
I can't believe you took to Facebook, mate. Like someone gonna. What do you listen? This is what you got to think about this. You're a smart human, you mate. No, hear me out. What was the fucking goal with the post? No one's just gonna say DM you saying, "Listen, mate, just send your post."
But why not?
I want one that took Philip, mate. They've just
I
fucking
get back
no,
today.
bro. This is what's happened. They've rolled in on either on night, right?
Yeah,
starving, and just gone fucking. That silly cunt's have some fillet steak in public fridge, cook it up, deny all knowledge, just go about his life. He'll probably post it on Facebook. He'll probably post it on Facebook thinking we're going to DM him, but we ain't. And they're just gone about their life eating fillet.
I would have gone fucking sick though if I'd have found out who it was. Because we all lived on the same block, so if one of them had a comment saying, "Oh, sorry, mate," I'd just walked and knocked on his odd steak right now, I want to.
Oh, mate, go on. David Oscar, the winner.
Maybe stick that other leg under the radiator, Amy, and it'll hold it down.
Every day I've been suffering.
Yeah, so have I.
Because I don't feel myself.
No, I don't half the time.
But I
don't have the tendency to go and speak to kids.
Or meet them at train stations.
my holiday.
Have you had an experience where you've like genuinely thought you were going to die?
Yeah, in Ibiza, I thought I were having a heart attack.
Really?
Yeah, I were having heart palpitations.
Really? Were you partying?
At Ocean Beach, yeah. I walked back to the room by myself.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I was going to die. I was just sat there like,
multiple times, mate, for me. Just like multiple.
But yours is like crazy times, like you could be sat here chilling and you just get that feeling.
Yeah, mate. Like it's happened multiple times in my life, right?
But what I'm talking about,
worst one was Village South, mate. I always go back to that. That was fucking terrible behaviour. There were physical symptoms as well, bro. No denying them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Felt me heartbeat. Looked at my hands, fully put, like just discolored, like fucking that vampire out of fucking Twilight.
Pretty much dead then,
mate. I thought it were over. I thought it were over in that fucking toilet, mate, at Village South Leeds.
But have you ever has anything ever happened to you and you just generally thought I could have died then?
Like, a few road stuff, mate. Yeah. In car.
Yeah.
I had when I went to Egypt when I was only 18. We were on a speedboat going out to this island to snorkel, and there were a family of 4 and me and my ex, but there were only 5 seats, so I sat on front on this box and just held onto this rope, right, you know where the boat goes like that and meets, and he were flying this young Egyptian lad, he were only young, and he was just fucking flying over these daft things, and a couple of times it hit the water and I proper jolted forward, and I was turning around like, what the fuck are you doing? And then he did it again, and it hit water that hard I couldn't keep hold of ropes, and I landed straight into the dinghy part, like, luckily I didn't fall over it, I fell into the edge of the boat. I landed straight into the front. I turned round, went absolutely sick at this Egyptian guy.
Keep going.
So he just ignored me and cruised onto island. And then, on his way back, he did the same thing again. And I went that mad at him, I was going to bang him. He refused to drive the boat back. He just let go of the steering wheel and went, "All right, boys, you do it." So I had to go behind the wheel and drive us back to this point where I believe that we were actually going to pull up. And then once I got actually close, at dock, he came back over, took it off me and parked up and walked straight off. Probably thought I was going to flatten him, but I actually close. I nearly did.
I cannot wait to clip that little section then when that were going off, mate.
I'm glad I didn't know it were on.
Oh, this is the kid I like, mate. No, this is the kid I like.
Yeah. What if you're going to subscribe to his OnlyFans at Below Kings?
Yeah, I'd probably put a bit of money into it. I think he's only young, mate. Though I like someone who, you know what I'm like. Obviously he's a good athlete in that, but like he's putting himself out there on social media and that, having a go. His coach is coming up podcast soon.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah, South African gent.
Who's he fighting? Who's he fighting? Is he Bonner kid?
No, I don't know where he got Bonner from. This is Lewis Keane.
No, the fucking guy he's fighting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know who that is. I've seen his face before though. I think I might have seen him on BFBA. Who's got the same?
Black shorts.
Black. That's not who we're supporting.
Oh, isn't it? Sorry.
I'm just surprised that he can't tell from.
He.
It's going to be a good fight.
Yeah,
100%.
See what I mean by when you've got people who are equals here, almost.
Because they're both, mate. The reason behind it is they both want to win.
Yeah.
Some of them fights there, they know they're not going to win. They'd probably get him 3 or 4 grand. Oh.
Good shot, lad.
Quick. He moves a little bit like Conor Tierney.
How's Conor going to fare in gloves?
Good, mate. Very well. He'll beat Keane Cowley.
Easily.
It won't be an easy fight because Keane's a good professional MMA fighter. But I just think Conor's slick, mate. And on a bit in his fought on a. I'm not saying that they've both fought on big shows. But I think it'll suit Conor, mate. Especially with being influencer style, he can actually show off a bit.
Yeah, it'd be good for him, mate.
Again, there's levels to that now. You see how them other fights weren't even thinking about throwing 1-2s or just throwing swings.
Yeah.
These are now throwing 1-2s, but Lewis Keane doesn't seem to be distancing himself well for that backhand. When it gets to a higher state, like
is it just more depth to the game then? They understand distance, understand.
That's it. Some people can just read
and they
it
can
like
all,
that.
and like you said, they're back to that athletic thing. They can see something and execute it quickly. They're just more cerebral, aren't
and they can do it more because they're fitter.
I think you don't hear that talked about enough, mate. A big part of this must be cerebral quality, like how quickly you can fucking see something and action it.
Yeah.
How good your motherboard.
Yeah.
You've got. It's a game like that, isn't it? To me,
a lot of it's just patterns. I was watching Ian Gary break his down, and I watched him. He's watching his fight with his girlfriend. And he's going, look, I could see it here. Every time I throw this, look, watch. I throw it a couple of times to see what he does. And he keeps throwing this same kick. And then he sees his hands coming down every time. So then he throws a head kick on his 4th one.
It's mega cerebral, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I say, there'll be some people playing checkers here, some people playing chess.
Yeah.
About 6 moves in head. We watch this for fun in this legal standing, but if you did this in the street, you'd be doing serious time. Do you not think that's crazy? Like if you did this in the street, started setting about people with his skill set. Like you're going to jail for a long time. But yeah, people just watch this now, don't they? And just like, fucking, this is sick. It is as real as it gets, really, isn't it? Yeah. It's like you someone else is trying to kill you and trying to kill them.
Yeah. I think bare knuckle MMA is probably the closest you could possibly get to just a normal street fight.
Like it's been around for years. Like look at for any primitive old civilization. Look at gladiators, mate. They're just, how crazy is that what they did? Even at Knight's Times, you know, we watch that Knight's Tale again that I like to show you.
I like watching it.
Yeah, it's a good film, that. Like just with jousting and everyone's meeting to compete and see, it's built in as that, mate. And they're trying to probably pull that out of us in a minute.
Yeah, they are.
Like it's built in you to want to do that, and it's primal, it's real, it's...
Have you watched James English's pod with Tate yet?
No, only the bits that we watch when we're travelling to Float Tank. I watch the little clips and stuff like that.
We're meant to be off to races like week before.
Oh, so I could be in a bad way.
Yeah.
What, from a week before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes me about fucking 21 days to recover now.
Do you think that's down to us not doing it often? Do you think your body's not used to it?
Yeah.
Because I just have one mode and it's go. And this is what I feel like. You aware of this? Full week like this, wait.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's my life for 21 days, mate.
Really?
I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And
Because your serotonin.
Them
sac-
Bonomush, that's where I'm getting it from.
Your serotonin sacs just depleted, mate.
Yeah, but 3 weeks is a long time. Yeah, it probably affects me for 5 to 7 days.
No, it affects him like 5 to 7 days, but then he won't touch any alcohol or go near it.
No,
Like,
to be honest,
another
I'm similar to that, but
all week.
I don't pull the pin like he does.
Yeah.
I've learned from doing that. It's just no good for me. That you're one of them where you're so strict in your normal day to day with like being a bit more routine and not wanting to shut yourself off. So when that time does come and you think actually no, I'm due this blowout, you just make most of it. I think.
I don't really plan blowouts. I think she plans them strategically.
Yeah, but if they pop up and you're feeling it, like let's do it.
No, never would.
I don't plan them. We go to
Never would do
events where you think that wouldn't happen, and then you turn it into that.
Give me an example.
That's MCAT days that have done that to you.
Like the engagement party.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That could have just been
It got
a
real
nice
heavy, that.
family do, and like we could have gone home at 11 o'clock. But you just fucking took it too far and we got in at 6 a.m.
Races, mate. Fuck me.
I know,
Just have a steady drink. And when I went to races, then just had a steady drink all day.
I'm not good at races, mate.
Oh, but
Yeah, but if it's
Mac's
nice,
on.
It ain't Fleetwood Mac who's singing their love.
Yeah, no, it's trivia, but it's gonna be good.
What is it, Pontic races?
That's what every tribute act says. There's very few good tribute.
To be fair, Steps or S Club 7, whichever one it was that were in York, were pretty good.
You liked that tribute, that Westlife tribute? I know it would take that one.
Yeah, that one in Benidorm in a right pickle.
Yeah, but you liked it.
That was the first time in a while, mate, where I
You'll
was
be
like
at
sick in my
races in a
mouth in
pickle.
club and had to like
Yeah, you
sprint to
will.
the toilet. That's disgusting behaviour.
I'm
It's
from
a bit
Florida.
4-year-old. Sick in my mouth in the club and to keep it in my mouth till I got to the toilet and spat it all in your own. Do you know what I mean? That's disgusting behaviour.
I don't know. You kept it in your mouth. I just spat it straight on the floor.
Probably just
I did
embarrassed.
see you spit a bit though.
Yeah, I will have done a bit, but it's probably kept coming out. I was like, I'm going to have to go to the toilet now. And that was just fucking weird that watching that show, that Sticky Vicky show. We're just like, it's not even fucking funny at all.
Or it the Sticky Vicky or it
No, it's like a
Whoever it
granddaughter
is,
or
whoever's
something
playing the role now.
Say it's a granddaughter. It's definitely not going to be a granddaughter. People just call it.
Yeah, it's not a granddaughter.
I think actually what they say is because the original Sticky Vicky, they probably said it were a daughter, then they said it's the original Sticky's granddaughter. And I think every time that they just pass it down, they just call them like the great grand. The next one will be great granddaughter.
Yeah, that's what it
He's
was.
known for years though, so it might be.
What's the craziest hairstyle you've had apart from mullet?
Mushroom.
I had that for about at least 6 years.
Mushroom haircut, where it were like.
Just a big.
I used to have, but my hair's proper bushy in it. But I used to have undercut as well.
Nice. Proper
I've had donkey
cut.
fringe. I've had donkey fringe before, which is basically just
Donkey fringe is the worst.
Fringe is like long or up and down. I can't remember what I used to do. Whether I used to put it up, then everything else was shaved.
Oh, that's tragic. That there were a girl on my street who used to have that.
You know what I'm saying? Donkey fringe.
But I managed to write like a minute's worth of fucking pure golden.
Are you gonna do it?
I don't know.
What beat is it though?
It's pound cake.
Oh, that's what I've been listening to, that pound cake stuff.
Wait, Drake's
Pound cake.
Pound Cake by Drake. Put it on. I'm not gonna rap right now, but put it on. I could at any moment just jump in on the beat though, so you never know.
Let's see if we feel it before fucking. This could be positive vibe to Rico because there's a donker in it.
It's not donk though. This.
No, but I mean it's that fucking MC, is that?
MC.
What's it called? Pancake mix.
No.
No.
Pound Cake instrumental.
Pancake mix instrumental. Let's go.
Fia, what are you doing? What are you doing over there?
You wanna hear it?
Yeah, everything around me. Breathe. The $1 bill. Y'all, cash. Everything around me. Breathe. Money.
No, if I
$1 bill. Y'all.
I could listen to that for 4 years, mate, and nothing comes it down. I was thinking about what I've got to do tomorrow.
Just rap about what you're gonna do tomorrow then.
No.
That's a naughty beat, that innit? Honestly, I could probably do that next Factor round 2 and probably get through this time.
Oh yeah, you went on X Factor, didn't you?
Didn't rap on it though. Should have done.
What round did you go out in?
First.
First?
Yeah, but well, officially, yeah, because on TV the only.
Your rap name could be Sam.
No.
Just Sam, like Dave. Just Sam.
Yeah, that would be a good one. But then, what's my explanation?
Show
I'll
me
call Sam for 2 days.
Yeah, that's fucking right story.
It's not.
Like in it,
It's
no.
literally, I've called
Because how
one
you
name for 2
pitch
days
this,
and somebody
no, but how you
changed
pitch
it.
this is like in a different life. If I'd have been named Sam, I'd have been fucking like Dave, but the white version.
It's like a split personality, that. White version, can you say that?
Well, yeah, just not black like Dave. Theo. The energy is good at the shows, but I feel you get a better watch of the fight on the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Mainly because you're sober-ish.
Yeah. I'm not 40 G&Ts deep.
Yeah. Solid shake of the hand.
Almost see that, do you?
No.
Just comes forward, Caleb, doesn't he?
Yeah. Heavy hand. Let's hope Rico just absorbing him.
Strong, innit, Caleb?
Yeah. Rico's controlling him, but Caleb just got control shots in that clinch. Let Rico find his distance, though, and when Caleb slows down, that's when Rico come in.
I left up with there.
Oh, that fucking left hand, mate. Shot.
Heard
Rico
that
got
one.
caught a little bit then,
Heard
but
that one.
At it. Starting needs to be avoiding that
Yeah.
one.
Go on.
One thing Rico don't want to be doing is circling towards his backhand. He needs to be circling out that way a little bit.
Settle down a
He
bit,
needs,
innit, now.
he needs to keep that in and out, does Rico. Step in, throw his shots, get back out with his hands up. Don't let that see when he's
Yeah, he
coming
got
forward.
caught a little bit
like
then,
that.
didn't he?
I'd say Caleb had him on back foot more, probably caught him with a couple more shots. And probably arguably took that round, I think. What's going on? Rings apart.
Must be weird when you get a prolonged break like that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. It's not what you want to see. Fucking ring falling apart. That's BKB having a fucking field day on Facebook today. Innit?
What is that what they're doing?
Yeah, they've been making memes.
Oh, that'll be a fucking instant meme, that. Like Ring Brock.
No, they're funny.
I don't find them funny, but...
Cringe.
Not funny at all.
Yeah, just not how I'd promote something.
Why? Because they've took all like the fires.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's that overhand.
Oh,
Rico
that the
caught
left
that
hook.
left hook, mate.
Didn't see that one,
He's
mate.
talking about canvas time. He's wobbled as well. Rico needs to fucking get straight into him here. Come on.
Come on, Rico.
Straight back in. His tempo's gone. That's Caleb's. He's going to catch him with that left hook. Uppercut.
You want to get
Take your time, Rico.
Yeah.
That's it. Pick your shot. No! Big fucking left hand. Let's go.
That's put him down, mate, heavy. That was a big shot, that. No, mate, he's on.
Come on, let him go.
He's on wobbly
Let him
legs,
go.
mate. He's letting him,
Rico's
he's
going to
let him
fucking
go.
pick him apart right now. Please. Take your time.
Moving about nicely.
Hook and overhand would be nice. And again. Nice!
Oh,
Rico.
that left hook again?
Yeah. That backhand and then fucking hook every time. What a boyo.
Easy work, wasn't it, that for him then in the end? Yeah, that's over, isn't it? Call it, ref, please, mate. You see how he's called all earlier fights with far less.
Hey,
Like,
up, look.
he's on
Yeah, but
Queer
his main-
Street.
his main event is a bit different.
Mate, look at his face. He's bust up, Caleb.
Boom. No, I don't.
That's it,
Yeah,
mate.
that's
that
it.
ref won't want to see anymore.
He's only 25.
Mate, he's given
20
every
seconds.
opportunity, isn't he? Fucking hell.
Rico, just take
Mate,
your
look
time.
at his head.
And I've seen it. Take your time. Big right hand. Bang! Called it. Come on.
He's in Queer Street now, mate. That's fucking all she wrote.
Split second before he threw it, mate.
Why does he keep going back up?
He's tough as fucking, mate. Just tough out there.
How can Rico talk to the camera while he's still trying to find his feet and he's carrying on? 6:50. Bell went. Rico threw 2 shots. He took a knee and refs called it off. He said no. Even though it's after round, I don't know what's going to happen.
Fucking hell, mate. That's like just fully window shut down, that, innit?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's what that is, mate. That is a fucking strong man.
Bang.
That one my favourite. One of my favourite.
Yeah.
Do you think that one before, like Papa Windows?
Oh, he's called it.
Do that noise again.
Wait a minute.
Bro! What the fuck?
Oh, it's main event, that's what I mean.
I was about to start playing that.
Do it.
Well, you know the fucking game, pal. Kill him!
Bang.
Don't want to get caught without fucking silly. I know he's hurt badly.
Yeah. He did get caught with a jab then. Shot,
Oh,
Rico! It's a heavy backhand, that.
And Brecker.
Fighting.
This is when people get brain damage, though.
Yeah, 100%. I think he's probably already got it.
Okay. Okay.
And he still looks like he's got something.
Yeah, then why not just do... That's why I say with this. Why do rounds then if you're going to let them fight? Let's do one continuous round.
Would make sense.
Until someone fucking quits, do you know what I mean?
Short, he's picking him apart now, is Rico. Caleb's getting desperate.
Yeah, I just don't want to get caught without silly.
Yeah. Shot. Shot to the body. So now to the head. Now to the head, bang.
Tough bastard, though, eh?
Yes, mate.
Oh! Looking at his hand, Franco. You don't want to keep fucking...
It's only from that hook. He's just... I think his hook's now out of bounds.
Is there a conversation about this just one round then or not? Is it a silly fucking
I think
stance?
it'd be harder to get clearance for.
Why? Because fights would probably stop more naturally when they should. If you were beating me up in a fight, right, and it were one round and you got better than me and you were going to get better than me anyway, why prolong it through a minute off if you were going to win the fight?
I don't know, I feel like having a talk with your corner can change fights.
Is it? So there's more sportsmanship to it than just a fight.
And people just lose their skill when it gets to a certain amount of tiredness.
Would the fighters train differently though?
100%. Caleb's still got a bit about him.
He's going to get caught with something big here, mate.
Oh, that's another shot. He's cleaned back up well though.
Yeah.
But I think Rico's opening him back up again.
Rico will probably back himself with his fitness, mate, and his fucking...
It's triathlon, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Nate Diaz of BKFC. Rico's been caught. He's laughing though. Keep them hands tight.
Fuck.
Caleb's turned it up a notch here. Rico needs to... Oh dear. He's wobbling a bit. Compose yourself now, Rico.
What round is this?
Fourth. Wrapping up there.
Yeah, he got stunned with that then, mate. Left hook here, mate, Rico. Gum shields out.
Again. Shot, Rico. Finish him. Finish him. Fuck the mouthpiece. Get him finished off. Shot.
Tough Franco, isn't he, coming
mate.
back from that? Nice work, mate.
He was smiling straight after the shot. Danny gave me a proper good bit of advice at training the other day. He said that John Wattham says to him, when you're sparring with someone or when you're fighting with someone, don't just be focused on this one person. Try and pick 5 things out around you so you can focus on them all. It could be a guy up there with a pink shirt and it could be a light up there. Focus on 5 things around you so when you're moving, you're acknowledging everything as you're moving so that you're not just tunnel visioned in at a fighter. You're aware of everything, and that's when your skill set at its best. And Danny went into detail about it and said that John Wattham said that, so I bet you Rico does all that shit. You know, when you always ask, like, where do you look when you're fighting?
Yeah, that's interesting,
like chest,
isn't it? Yeah.
They're just sort of fucking
aware,
you know, with peripheral vision.
Yeah, but it gets confusing because I bet you can't feel yourself moving around ring. You won't know whereabouts you are, will you?
They'll have ring IQ, won't they? And general shit like where they are, and that's that big part of it. So remember, that's all, they're doing that sport all day long.
Yeah.
It's like when you go into a rugby field. If you played rugby all your life, it feels like you just flow when you play.
It's weird how when you're fighting as well, you know, as soon as that bell goes bang, you know exactly where your corners. You just turn and walk towards it. Yeah. Let's see who's got it in this 5th round then, bro. Because Caleb's out for it.
They've just told him to box him now, move a little bit, just 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
And he knows he's
2 minutes. You've won fight, haven't you?
He knows he's down on rounds.
Oh dear.
I think Rico's got a box clever then now. Is that what you're saying?
Smart thing to do, innit? If he's thinking about American getting fucking, he's won the fight, hasn't he? Fucking hell, easily.
Oh, still throwing them big heavy hands, and Caleb's hurt there.
Yeah.
Backing off.
You don't know how bad fucking Rico's hand is as well, man.
Let's go to the body a bit. Snatch a bit of body off it. Oh, big heavy hand again. Yeah, Rico just setting him up with feints here. It's a matter of time. And again, heavy hand.
Just covering up,
yes!
Isn't he? Yes, Rico.
Just called it. Smashed it.
Look at him, he's a fucking boy.
He's the man, Rico.
Fucking tough bastard, Caleb, though, bud.
Innit? He's not even out of breath.
Probably do some more rounds it back.
Yeah.
It's not even out of breath, bro.
Most knockdowns recorded in a round. 5 knockdowns.
It's funny that Caleb did mention heavily that he's never been on canvas before.
And he just went down 9 times.
It's crazy, that, isn't it?
What's that mean?
No, he's been
knocked down. Caleb had never been knocked down prior to this. Yeah. And Rico knocked him down 6 times in one round. When he said, like, let's see if you like it was someone not been knocked down, he just did it to him, what he said he was going to do to him. That makes sense what I'm saying.
Shit.
Big fight for Rico next, mate. Big fight. I'm okay, mama. Welcome back, get that shrimp. Tough bastard, though, brother. Fucking hell, mate. You won't want to fight that cunt.
No, I bet he'd be an handful him.
Yeah, mate. He'd put him in the bar, mate. You probably wrap fucking bar stool around his dome and he's up again.
He just didn't even good at. Well,
yeah, like someone's just chucked a full snooker cue, wrapped that round it, it's just split.
Have you ever seen that clip? It's in like fucking. It looks like it's in like Liverpool or something. And there's these lads playing pool, and there's this pissed guy.
Mate, who could fight?
Yeah.
He wrapped it around and then just pieced him up. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
we've got to pull that video.
He's just picked up wrong kid, any there.
Yeah,
it's like.
But the worst thing is that kid tries saying like "fuck off, mate," and goes to play a shot and he throws.
Yeah, you only give him one warning though, and then we're just teed off on him a bit. I don't think he just teed off on me. Wrapped cue around his head first, then teed off.
But how much is it a level of disrespect throwing that white ball on floor when you're about to tee off? Will that piss you off?
It's ultimate disrespect, isn't it? Especially when the thing is there, not only is it disrespect, but to me, you were doing it against someone who's trained and think, that's it now. Enough's enough.
Hey.
Oh.
The dash is digi, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tootsies. Well, for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby, the going crazy. Weezy produced it, and Weezy have made me. And she held it down, so she got a Mercedes. Young Money Records, the Army, the Navy. They ran me 10,000, I threw it like Brady. The foreign is yellow like Tracy and Katie. I trust in my they never betray me. Met all these they sweeter than Sadie. When I started out, I just took what they gave me. Did all the favors, they never repay me. It worked in my favor, cause nobody saved me.
Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell them my clothes, no starch, please. Soon as I you can go leave. Got M's in the bank like yes, indeed. Cartier glasses, I won't even peek at you. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I got him waiting and watching what he gon' do. Tryna be what I do, tryna steal my moves. 2,500 for a new pair of tennis shoes. The same price I can make them youngins come and finish you. Lawyer being charged, he'll do it like a voodoo. Real dope boy, 100,000 in his visa. President's a 10 slide by, we don't see you. I been getting money, I ain't worried about what he do. I'm getting money like off from the 80s. Man, Dre about to drop, man, they gon' go crazy. They know I'm the truth, coming straight from the basement. I'm straight as a street, man, I come from the pavement. $1 million, it make them go crazy.